Hey everybody, it's me again, this guy. Anyway, I want to touch base with y'all today and show you a few things that I picked up at the store and talk to you about some things that I came across and, whatever. Anyway, look at this. Had a little errand there and everything. Had to run by old Bass Pro Shops and pick up a few things. But what set up my trip to Bass Pro Shops? But anyway, what set up my trip to Bass Pro Shops actually started with my Lucky Tackle Box. What do I mean by that? Well, anyway, I decided to go fishing last week, and it was kind of a spur of the moment thing, which here lately has been most of my fishing trips. And what I did was I just grabbed my latest Lucky Tackle Box that had came in the mail and my fishing rod and my backpack and just headed on out to a local pond that I've been scoping out to fish. And what I ended up fishing with was a pack of Rage Craws that had came in my Lucky Tackle Box. As you can see, it's empty. It's empty. It was a pack of green pumpkin Rage Craws, and I've used these before and I like them quite a bit, but for some reason this particular pond, man, the bite was on with these. I mean, these things were on fire. I mean, on fire. I couldn't go wrong. I mean, I tie something else on and I wouldn't get any bites. I tie these on and bam, 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 bam. I mean, they were just going crazy. What I ended up doing was I just tied on to, one of these Mustad hooks. It was a 3/0 hook, Mustad hook, right there, that came in the LTB box, and one of these Rage Craws, man, and I was just tearing it up. The only thing I did not like, which I like Mustad hooks a lot, but these don't have a bait keeper, and these Rage Craws are really soft. And they would pull off the hook real easy, off the head of the hook real easy. So I ended up breaking off one time, and so after that I went in my terminal tackle box and got a Mustad hook out. It's almost identical to that one, but it has a bait keeper on it. And tie that on. But yeah, man, I was tearing it up. And so when I got back to the house and I was looking through my stuff, all the Rage Craws I had left, I only had like one color left, and they just weren't biting really on that. And I said, well, hell, man, I'll cruise on up to the local Walmart and pick up a pack. Well, my local Walmart sucks. It's just, it is what it is. We live close to the Gulf of Mexico and a lot of saltwater fishing, so 75 to 85% of the fishing section of my local Walmart is saltwater stuff, which is cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm not dissing that, but I'm more of a freshwater guy. And I mean, when I lived back in Georgia, I mean, I could walk into the local Walmart and boom, it's all freshwater stuff. And here it's not quite. So I had to make a trip up to Bass Pro Shops to get some more Rage Craws. So, but yeah. That's what's in here. Right there. So, to start off with, picked up these on clearance. A couple Strike King Red Eye Shads. See that? I got two of the same color. These are the only color that was on clearance for whatever reason. They're 1/2 ounce lipless crankbaits. So, boom, got them. And then picked up some more Rage Craws. Now, the one thing that kind of was not cool was the main reason I went was just to get some regular green pumpkin Rage Craws, because that's what I was using, and it was really, really working good. Well, they didn't have any. Bass Pro didn't have any. They were completely out. I was like, son of a biscuit eater. And so what I ended up doing was I got a pack of Rage Space Monkeys. Some Space Monkeys instead. Green Pumpkin. They're very similar to the Rage Crawl. If I can get it open, I'll show you. Damn it. Open up. So I guess I'll just have to order some off of Tackle Warehouse. But let me get one out. They're pretty similar. The body's a little bit wider, and they have these little arms. But if you take these arms off, it's pretty much the Rage Crawl. So I said, well, I'll just go with that. Their selection of Strike King Rage products actually was pretty unimpressive, to be honest with you. Shoot. I mean, they had a little bit of everything, but they didn't quite have, you know, like there was like 2 or 3 packs of Space Monkey colors, and you know, I mean, it was kind of, I got pretty much every color of the Rage Crawl they had almost. I mean, there's a couple colors that were kind of not, you know, worth messing with, but anyway, Green Pumpkin, and then I bought. In the Rage Crawl, they had this newer color I've never seen before that I liked a lot. And this is called Watermelon Meat. Watermelon Meat. And it's basically watermelon red flake, and it has like this real fine pearlescent pinkish color mixed in with it. Pinkish purplish color, so I don't know if you can see it. It's probably pretty hard to see. But it just has this pearl, this reddish pinkish pearl color mixed in with the watermelon red flake. So I thought that was a good looking color. So I picked up 2 packs of that, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but there. But yeah, I picked up 2 packs of them, and yeah, this one particular pond, man, that I just started fishing here in the last couple months. I mean, for whatever reason, man, I've went, and it wasn't just one day. I mean, this started like, you know, a week, within the last 2 weeks, probably, a week and a half. Yeah, probably about the last week and a half. I went there today. I went there yesterday. I went there the day before. You know, I went there Wednesday, and I went there. I mean, it's probably about. Not a week and a half, about a week's worth of fishing in this pond. And these things, man, they, for whatever reason, man, the bite is on with these Rage Crawls. I've got other baits that I've used, and Green Pumpkin, same color. They're just not interested. Something about the action and the profile of this. Oh, and I will say too, I didn't mention this, the way I was rigging these was weightless. I was basically like a Texas rig, but without a weight. I would just tie the hook on and just rig these on there, and I'll show you what I was doing. Hold on. Yeah, but anyway, I'll show you on one. I'll just show you. These are this pack here I got was Blue Crawl, and that's basically just a green pumpkin with a little bit of blue mixed in with it. Louise. Just like that last one, the watermelon meat one, and it's got like a pearlescent blue mixed in with it, with the green pumpkin. The last one was like a watermelon red flake with, you know, but this one's green pumpkin. But see, what I was basically doing was, I would just run the hook all in there, you know, and just like that, flip her around like that, just run my hook like that, and just skin hook it a little bit, and that's the way I was rigging this, just like this, guys. No weight. Just completely weightless on a spinning rod. I wasn't throwing it on a bait catcher, I was throwing it on a spinning rod, so it's easier to throw light tackle. My spinning rod was set up with a 30-pound braid, 30-pound power per braid, and I was using a fluorocarbon leader on it. And that was very, very important, the fluorocarbon leader. This particular pond I'm fishing is really, really clear, and it's very pressured. So the fish are very finicky, man. They don't mess around. So I was rigging it like this, weightless, and I would just toss it out there and just drag it along the bottom, kind of pop it a little bit, let it sit, dead stick it, just let it sit for a little while, and you know, just drag it along the bottom, dead stick it, you know, kind of pop it a couple of times here and there. But a real slow presentation. Was not working the bait a lot. Like I said, I would just drag it, pop it a little bit, and they would hammer it, man. I mean, and what was really nice is I don't fish very often with a completely weightless setup like that. These rage crawls have enough weight to them with that spinning reel. You can cast it really good. You can cast it really good. It's not like you're, you know, I don't know. There's enough weight there to get it out there for you. Put it that way. So, but yeah, that's what I was doing, man. And they were hammering it pretty good. So, and then also we got, these are called Roadkill Camo, this color here. Like I said, I had all intentions of walking in and just grabbing green pumpkin, to be honest with you. But when they didn't have green pumpkin, it threw my game off, and I went crazy and just started buying all kinds of colors. But this color here is pretty sick looking. Roadkill Camo. It's kind of like a, honestly, it's kind of like a green pumpkin color. Green pumpkin watermelon type color. It's, I don't know, man. I don't know if the colors are coming through, but this color could be money, man. I mean, it's really impressive to me looking. I don't know if you can see it real well, but it's a very, very, very cool looking color. It's hard to explain. It looks like it's got some, it's very pearlescent looking. There's no flake in there. It's just a very pearlescent color, but it's kind of like a bronze greenish color. I don't know, it's a sick looking color, I know that. So yeah, got that color too. After I left the store, I actually wish I would have got 2 of these, but whatever. And then I got where's her? We bought hard candy, and it's basically just a watermelon candy. I'm sure you've seen that with a lot of different ones, but it's a watermelon with green and purple flake. There you go. So that I've never really fished this color very often, to be honest with you. But I've heard several people make comments that this color is very productive in certain waters in Florida, so I figured I'd pick up a pack of them and try. With Senkos and stuff. I don't know about the crawls, but I'm sure the crawls would be the same way. And then, last but not least, I picked up a pack of Green Pumpkin Pearl. And what this is it's kind of like a frog. You know, you get them frogs. They're like green pumpkin on the top and pearl on the bottom. So I don't know, man. I thought it looked good. I liked it. So got a pack of them too, man. So but for that particular pond, I have gained confidence in this particular soft plastic immensely because, like I said, I've fished that pond quite a few times since I've moved here to Florida. And don't ask me where it's at because I'm not going to tell you. But a lot of people fish it. A lot of people. It's very pressured. But I don't know, man. I have not. I mean, every time I've gone there, making a mess over here. Every time I've gone there, I mean, I've been able to catch a fish, but nothing like it. Nothing like when I went there a week and a half ago with that pack of rage crawls. Man, I mean, they just hammer that thing, hammer. I mean, they'll just attack it. So I also picked up. Oh, while we're on the subject, while I was there, I picked up some more Mustad grip pin hooks. See, these are basically these are similar to these hooks right here. What the hell is that hook anyway? I dropped it. But these are a similar type of hook. It's a soft plastic hook, but it's got the grip pin on the end that helps hold the bait on. So I got some 4/0. They were out of 5/0 completely. So I got some 4/0, and I got a 5/0. These are 1/16 ounce, and they have a belly weight on them. And I like those. I like the ones with a little belly weight for structure bugs, or any type of your flipping bugs. Even those would probably work, but it kind of helps it float like like that. More of a horizontally. I guess would be the right word. So, but I picked up some packs of hooks because I was getting thin on the hooks. I was getting thin on that size hooks. So, and then I also picked up some Yamamoto. And these are the Swim Senkos, I guess you call them. Swim Senko. And I wanted some of these. I wanted to try some of these for chatterbait trailers. So I've had some of these in the past for chatterbait trailers in a sample pack, but this color here I wanted to try, and just see how it goes, because the other ones I have are a little bit smaller than these though, so these give me more of an option. These are like an inch longer, so I can cut them down if I want to, or leave them longer. You know what I'm saying? And then, last but not least, we picked up. Oh, actually, that was it from Bass Pro Shops. Right next door to the Bass Pro Shops, almost next door in the same shopping center, there's a Dick's Sporting Goods, and that's where I picked these up. Right, Dick's Sporting Goods. And what's great about these is I was wanting to try some of these. They didn't have a lot of colors though, so it kind of limited what I ended up getting. But there were some colors that I wanted. So, but I wanted to try some of these anyway, or some of these colors, and they were on clearance. They were marked down, so that was awesome. So, got a pack of Missile Baits Father Crawls. So I was wanting to. I've been wanting to try some of these. These look like these will be a really good punching bait, flipping, because they're a real slender profile, but they have action with the arms here. And this color here is Wicked Crawl, and it's basically green pumpkin blue, and it's a pretty sick looking color. Now, I don't know how productive that color would be, but it's pretty cool looking. So yeah, so I got a pack of those, and I got a pack of just green pumpkin. Gotta have green pumpkin. And then I picked up some baby destroyers. I don't have any baby destroyers, so I wanted to try some. And this one is Superbug, which is I like this color a lot. It's green pumpkin with blue flake, and like the belly's black. It's kind of a mixture of blue and black, or it's kind of a mixture of green pumpkin and black, and it's got blue flake in it. And I've used this color on the D-bombs, and it's a very productive color for me. And so yeah, I would have bought the full-size destroyers, but they didn't have any. All they had was the baby destroyers. And ugh. And the only thing is about Dick's there, I'm not sure. My wife pointed it out to me, and a lot of stuff was on clearance, and it looked like they might be getting rid of the fishing section. I don't know. Does anybody know? Is Dick's Sporting Goods getting rid of their fishing section? Because there was a lot of empty racks, or empty sections on the racks, and a lot of stuff that was on the racks was marked down in clearance. So it kind of made me wonder, and maybe it's just this location because they're right by Bass Pro Shops. So, but anyway, and then this color is GP3. It's green pumpkin purple. I love this color, man. So yeah, but these are pretty small, man. These are pretty small baits compared to the you know, the full-size destroyers. But I wanted to try some because sometimes, you know, I think like the pond I was fishing at, sometimes smaller is better. But boom, there you go, guys. Don't mean to yap, but I just want to tell you, you know, let you know what was going on. Oh, and check this out. Back to the fishing story, the LTB stuff. But when I went out there the one day, the first day, like I said, I had my rod rigged up there with a 30-pound braid, and the first day I had 10-pound fluorocarbon on there. And I'm not going to name the company because I'm not here to bash companies, but the piece of fluorocarbon I tied on for a leader that day, I have a box that just has random fishing line in it. When I spool up a reel, whatever's left on the spool, you know, that it comes on, I just put that in a box. If I ever need some leader or need a piece of fishing line for something that I'm messing with, I just grab it out of the box. Well, in a hurry, when I was, like I said, it was just a random fishing trip, just, you know, out of the blue, grabbed my rod and stuff and just ran out the door. I grabbed a piece out of there. In this particular company, I had spooled up, I had bought this fluorocarbon from them before, and I didn't like the way it felt. It was stretchy, like mono. And I'm not a fan of that. When I put fluorocarbon on it, I don't want it to be stretchy like mono. To me, that just seems, it just doesn't seem right. So I actually took that off of that reel completely. But I still had a little bit in the spool that it came with. So I just grabbed a piece off of there, just, you know, cut it off, tied it on, boom. Well, in the process of fishing that day, it snapped on me. Well, I had a real aggressive hook set, and it snapped. I tied another hook on, like, I don't know, 2 fish later, same deal, man. I had a fish get on, man, and I just, you know, I don't know, man. I was just being an idiot. I thought it was or something. I don't know. I just, you know. And I don't know what I was thinking, man. I don't know. I thought I was, you know, KVD or something. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. But anyway, man, I swung for the moon like an idiot, man. I mean, I really just went way too aggressive with the hook set, and it snapped the leader right off. The fish came out of the water, spitting the hook out and everything. So the leader snapped off right before the knot, about that far for the knot, and you know, just that fluorocarbon. I don't know, something about it. I don't like it. So like I said, I'm not going to name the company, but after that, I just tied the hook straight to the braid. I didn't have no more leader with me. Wasn't thinking ahead. Just tied the hook straight to the braid. Well, I couldn't get a bite ever again for the rest of the day after I did that. It needed that fluorocarbon on there because that water was so clear, and them fish are so pressured. They seen that braid and they weren't touching it. So I fished for probably about 30, 45 minutes like that, and it became real evident to me that I wasn't getting any more bites. So I grabbed this little crankbait that came in the Lucky Tackle box as well, little Throwback Lures crankbait, and tied it on because I figured it's a moving bait. You know what I mean? It'll be moving quick enough they might not notice the braid, you know. And this little crankbait looks awesome. I love the color. Looks awesome. But honestly, it's a piece of crap. Piece of garbage, man. And what I mean by that is, it just, it wants to swim on the side. It's like, so I tried to tune it, you know what I mean, to get it to go straight. And I just got frustrated after a little while and just said, you know, day's over, going home. So, but yeah, I was not impressed with this crankbait at all. It kind of irritated me how it swam so crooked. And where the hook ties on the back is all goofy too. I didn't notice that when I pulled it out of the box, but look at that. See that? See how jacked up it is? I don't know. I might have just got a crappy one. There might be a great company, but the one I got sucked. So, but I just wanted to tell you about that. That kind of sucked. But the next day when I went back, I tied a piece of Seaguar and Vezex fluorocarbon on, and I went up to 12 pound from 10 pound. And then I didn't have no problems with the fluorocarbon snapping off. I still got the same piece on there. So, but yeah, I just wanted to tell you about that. If you get stretchy fluorocarbon, don't use that. I don't know what the hell that's about. Must be some kind of copolymer fluorocarbon something or other mixture. I don't know. But it says 100% fluorocarbon on the thing, but it wasn't, so I don't know what it was. But there you go, guys. I just want to let you know what I got, touch base with you, and I want to congratulate the winner of the giveaway, and we had that. If you ain't seen that, you can go back and watch that video. It's a little quick video, so hopefully that stuff will be in the mail soon, if not already. And there you go, guys. Please like, comment, subscribe, and have a good day. Shit. Well, that could have been bad.